welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over all of the little tools that come in The Sims 4 and what they all do. Starting on The Sims 4 is really challenging, and a lot of the things can be really confusing. You don't know what they do. You don't want to mess up your build of what you've been doing, so you're scared to fiddle with certain things that we have, and today I'm going to be going over what all of those do. I am starting a little playlist of Sims 4 videos for beginners, and it doesn't have to be for beginners. It could also just be somebody who hasn't played The Sims in a while. They want to refresh on what everything is, or maybe you just forget how to do certain things. I will be here helping you with that. So first I'm going to start off with the house that we have in our corner. If you highlight over it, it's the venue info section. And if you actually click on it, this gives you a lot type bubble, and this is where you can choose what you want to build. So if you want to build a residential home, a tiny home, art center, bar, cafe, this is where you would find all of your build selections. You can do wedding venues, spas, retail stores. It all depends on what packs you have, but any of those lot types are going to be in this little house down menu. You can also get venue types off the gallery, so if you click on that, it will pop up your gallery and show all the different kinds of builds that you have, or even just what is available. And that is one way to get to the gallery to get builds and also to get Sims. And if you click on this little octagon right here, this is the traits panel. This is where you can set traits for all of your builds. Doesn't matter if it's a home or if it's a community lot. Some things are locked and you can't use them for residential homes and you can't use them for community lots, but this is where you would find them. There are 3 traits for every lot, and there's a few base game. I have all the packs, so I do have quite a few, but most packs come with, most expansion packs and some game packs come with new lot traits that you can use. And we also have lot challenges, and this is what can add a little bit more extra gameplay to your Sims game. So if you wanted to make it more challenging, for example, the filthy lot trait, things just get gross more quickly, so you will have to constantly be cleaning, and things also get clogged, so then they break more. Gremlins, they will literally go through your house when everybody's sleeping and physically break things, so it also adds more challenge to that. With the base game, we have off the grid, so this basically means that you do not have access to electricity and water automatically as soon as you put that lot trait down. You will not be able to have access to that, so you have to use candles for lighting, or if you have eco lifestyle, you can collect your own water and your own electricity through solar panels. If you have island living, you can have a chance to actually have volcanic activity happen on your lot, and it does not matter where you live. You could live in San Myshuno, you could live in Sulani, you could live in Willow Creek, and you could have access to having volcanic activity on your lot. It does not matter. And you also have the ability to just randomize what traits you might have if you want to make it a little more fun, and just randomizing all of your build traits and challenges so you don't choose and you just live based off that. Up here is where you can change your lot name. Every lot already has a base name that it is called. You can change these for whatever build you would like, and what the lot name is the same name that will go up on the gallery. Up here in our little toolbar menu, this is our select tool. This is what you use to get and select any of your items. This eyedropper tool is something that is very, very helpful when you are building. So say you have a coffee table, but you're all the way in the toy section, you don't feel like having to just have to fiddle through and find that coffee table that you really want. If you hit the eyedropper tool, it will automatically duplicate it, and you don't have to go through the search menu. This design tool, this is where you can physically change the swatches of all your items without having to go through build by and finding the item again and changing the swatch. You can just click on your item and look through all of the swatch colors based on what they have available, and you can change it just like that. The next item is the Sledgehammer. This is something that you can use to delete anything. You can use it to delete your walls, your build items, landscaping. You just literally click on the item and it deletes it. Now, if you make a mistake and you didn't want to delete that item, you can just hit the back bar here, or you can hit Control Z on your keyboard and that will change whatever you did. So it changed me changing the color of that coffee table. And if you decide you don't like that, you can just hit either Control Y or redo. This folder is saved to my library. So if you are on a lot, you will save it based on that, or if you want to save it by room, you just click on a room and then you can save it based on that. So if you click on this, it shows any of your lot traits or challenges that you might have, the pictures of your lot, and you can change if it has how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, it has the size, and you can give a little description. From here, you can either share it to the gallery so it is open for anybody to see. You can share it on Twitter, or you can just save it to your library so only you have access to it, and later on you can go back if you want to edit it, change it, re-download it. Next, we have the move lot and house. So if you want to move the house, you click on it and you can physically just click the house or rooms and move them that way. You can also rotate them. If you want to move the lot, it highlights the entire lot and everything that's in it. You just move it and you can physically move the whole thing around. Be careful where you are placing this back down though, because if you move it to where it highlights yellow, as soon as you place it and hit check, it's going to end up deleting some of your items. Next, we have the Bulldoze. This, you have to be very, very careful with this and make sure you're clicking the right one, because I've done mistakes where I accidentally bulldozed all of my house when I meant to bulldoze my terrain. So bulldozing the house, pretty obvious. It literally, any household items or anything, completely deletes it. Your terrain, this is anything to do with the terrain tool or any sort of manipulation. So if you are adding any paint to the ground, it will delete that. If you have any holes that you have made or any hills that you have decided you wanted, if you hit bulldoze terrain, it immediately flattens it out, takes away any of that paint. And if you hit bulldoze house, it's going to ask, are you sure you want to bulldoze this lot? You hit OK if you want to, and it completely wipes your whole lot clean, which is actually really helpful when you've built a whole house, decided you've hated it, and just want to bulldoze it. Or if you get to a lot that you really want to build on, but there's already something there, you just hit bulldoze lot and it will delete everything without you having to worry about it. This is manage worlds. This is where you can get access to all of the worlds that you have. The light bulb is the gallery. These two buttons are to page up and down floors. So if you have 2 stories, or even if it's just one, paging up, you have access to putting a roof on, and that's how you do that. These walls up view is really going to change how you see your house. So you have completely all walls down, you don't see anything. Half walls, you'd be able to see any paint or any wallpaper and pictures you might have up. And full wall is all the walls are up. These are really nice for screenshots if you have your Sims aging up, or if they're just doing something really weird and you want to have a screenshot, it's really nice to use the wall all the way up, and then you have access to everything you can see. This is the camera controls. This I don't ever use. It zooms everything in and out. You can rotate your view, but I don't use it because I don't use the Sims 4 camera. The Sims base camera that comes with the Sims 4 is absolutely awful. I don't know why anyone would use it. I use the Sims 3, and that's how I have access to being able to move all the way around. If you have the Sims 4 camera, you're stuck to how everything is, and you have to physically move everything around, and it's just really awkward and weird. You can't physically move your camera up and down. You're just stuck to how it looks right here. Like, I'm moving my mouse up and down and it's physically not doing anything and just slightly rotating. So I use the Sims 3 camera so I can then be able to move my camera around. And the top down view really just makes it easier, so you are all level. You have the top down. Usually you use that for screenshots for builds and stuff like that. The next thing is your notification wall, and this will show you if you've taken any screenshots, any notifications in your game itself, yada yada yada. The 3 bars is your option menu. That's where you can save your game, go into your game options, learn lessons into the game, and exit and stuff like that. But that's everything for the top menu of The Sims 4, and really everything that you should know tool wise in that area. I will be going over a video of a few things that you might find interesting with the bottom bar menu. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope I've helped you if you're wondering what any of these tools mean, what they can do for you, and maybe you never realized that we actually have a trait panel, because I know I sure did it when I first started out, and when I found that out, I was absolutely amazed, because you might have access to certain things from expansion packs that you didn't know you had, and now you can enjoy them. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if there's something that you are interested in, or if there's anything you have questions on. I'll gladly answer them. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye!